So, welcome back, everyone, to Crystalline Conflict. Where last episode we left off, the gang had finally made it to the Pendrick Estate to meet up with Daddy and Mommy. Um, and upon meeting them, Nyx noticed that there was a little something off about the mom, which he found out later on that she was just, genuinely happy to see her child. But after a while of talking to Mrs. Pendrick, the father, what's the father's name again? Archibald or something like that?
Alistair.
Alistair. The father, Alistair, came out and talked to the party on what happened to the Crystal Tower as soon as the darkness started appearing. And he reveals to them that there are four elemental guards, more like force fields, are stopping from anybody from entering into the tower. And so the party left the actual estate to go see what's going on. Meanwhile, Nyx stayed behind due to his father's, the very explosive request. He stayed behind, and upon entering his room, he discovers a very familiar voice. It turned out to be one of the Warriors of Darkness, which we'll just call them Artemis to keep them separate from Nyx's character.
Yeah.
So they had a little heart-to-heart moment on, things that are different about their world, things that and also shed some light on what happened in their worlds and why they came here and what they're trying to do. And Nyx, being kind of kerfuckled, to say the least, he doesn't know what to make of any of it. And that's where we left off. Artemis left Nyx behind, and that is where we are now. And we'll cut over to Franklin's party to see how they're doing. And so Franklin and Vesta, you guys, we'll start this off by you guys meet outside at the Chocobo place where you guys had left your Chocobos at. And what is it that you wanted to do before you left?
I'm not sure. Did you have anything you wanted to do, Vesta, before we headed out?
I think we're good to go.
I don't know if Nyx wants to stay behind to like reminisce or like spend time with his family, but I think we're probably just gonna head to the tower, perhaps.
Yeah.
And yeah. So you guys leave Nyx behind in the cold wasteland that is this room. How terrible. I'm just kidding now. Yeah, you guys hop on your chocobos and you all head off westward to the Crystal Tower. Or the area which is the Crystal Tower. And upon arriving, you see that there is a small kind of base camp settled around the base of the Crystal Tower. You see like little tents are built up, like small wooden tables with a map of, the area. And you see other sorts of things, people, guards, going about their duty, trying to keep an eye on the tower while everybody's doing their own thing. So yeah, and once you walk up to, one of the, to the city, to the little small town, one of the guards walks up to you and says, "Oi, who do you think you're doing here?"
Oh, hi. We're just we heard about some barriers that were preventing entry to the tower.
And you be?
My name is Franklin. This is my compatriot. We're here to solve your problem with the darkness overtaking everything and shit.
Who gave you permission to come here? You can leave now, and you won't have to put up any funny business. I don't know what accent I'm trying to choose.
Does the name Warriors of Light ring any bells to you?
Warriors of Light, eh? And show me your crystals.
Every single fucking time. Here you are.
Out of my ear.
Yeah. So Franklin, you show them your crystal, and Vesta, you kind of point your ear towards them, and it starts to, as soon as you do that, they all start to illuminate as they usually do, and they say, "Oh, okay, so finally someone's telling the truth. All right, come over here. The captain's over here."
All right.
And he steps aside for you to bring your chocobos in. And I wish I had a map for the base camp. I'll probably have that prepared for next time. But yeah, you guys settle into the base camp, parking your chocobos, and the guards kind of point you in the direction. They say, well, they don't really say anything. They just kind of just point in a direction, and you see a man in very decorated, so to speak, clothing, and guarding kind of the entrance of one of the barriers.
Approach the man. Excuse me. Hi. My name is Franklin Vialis, my compatriot. Heard about some evil force overtaking the tower?
Oh, yes. And I know who you are. The guards had enlightened me just now. Well, to sum it all up, yes, a powerful force did come to take over the tower. It was about, I'd say, what, how much was it, Reginald? It's been about 4 weeks or so. Yeah, about that much. Yeah, so about 3 weeks. One day we were guarding the tower as our usual, and one day the sky turned purple, and these little barriers came up that you see before you. And he kind of motions his hand towards the barriers, and you see it's just one big walkway, but on the side of the walkway you see two pillars, and you see 4 sets of these, 2 pillars. You see one that's one pillar, one set of the pillars is red, one set of the pillars is yellow, the other set is blue, and the other set is green. It says, and once you try to get through it, it sort of pushes you back. So we don't know how. Reginald, fetch me one of the maxes, will you? Right away, sir. And he brings the general one of the axes, and he says, "Here, check this out." And he kind of swings the axe towards the barrier, and immediately you can see like an energy field that's colored red kind of surround the axe, and then it blows it out of his hand.
Oh.
So yeah, that's what happens here. We did have some recent developments that we might know a way to get past these, but we haven't been able to make any progress because all of our men here have been trying to keep a close eye, and it's been tough recently. So if you're willing, I could teach you, or I could tell you how we can solve this, and maybe you can help us out.
That would be great.
All right, let's get to work. He turns completely around, and he walks towards the table where the map is. And let me quickly. Put on some different. Where the hell? Okay, I guess not. I guess we don't get any other music. We'll just go to Alright, yeah. He goes over to the map and he says, "Alright, now. With recent exploits, we discovered that these portals, these little, well, not portals, these barriers can only be trespassed with a certain type of elemental fang of some sorts. The reason we know this is while on an expedition patrolling the Crystal Tower, we discovered a different type of material that we've never really seen around here before. And, you know, still being kind of confuddled about this whole thing, we decided to try it. And it made it through, but it quickly got pushed back. So that's the farthest we've gotten. And it was in the shape of a fang. And here, I have it with me. He kind of reaches down into one of his little containers and he says this. Now, if we can find a way to make this last longer, then we could perhaps find a way to break one of the openings. And he sets it on the table. You're free to examine that if you wish. But one of our theories is that if we imbue it with, you know, the actual element that the force field goes to, then we can possibly, you know, break through it. So, does anyone here know about imbuing magic? Anyone? No? Alright.
I mean, I know a bit about magic, but not this sort of magic.
That's good enough. Okay. What sort of magic do you have on you?
I just black mage magic.
Oh, you're a black mage. Oh, wait, so then that means you must be better at this than I thought. Here, strike it with a fire spell, will you? Wait, let me quickly. He takes the fang and he kind of just tosses it in the middle of the area where there's nobody. Just strike at that really quickly.
I will walk closer to where he tossed it and cast fire.
Okay. You don't have to really roll magic. Roll the damage or anything. Yeah. So you strike it with a fire spell. It lights up, but then it quickly dims. So it seemed like it kinda worked. Did you see that too, Mr. Franklin?
Yeah. Just seemed to dim somehow on its own.
Now, what could that be? Here, we'll try one more experiment. He kind of picks up the fang, which is surprisingly unharmed, and he tosses it toward the very edge of the of the field, and says, "All right, try striking it one more time."
All right. I will cast fire again.
All right. So yeah, the fang glows, and as it glows, the force field also glows, and immediately upon reaching full enlightenment, I guess, it starts to open up a hole in the force field, and the fang stops glowing, but the force field still maintains that hole. And he looks at you and says, "Well, would you look at that?"
Oh, wow. Impressive.
Well, do you know what this means?
Are we able to walk through the barriers now?
Well,
if we use the same thing?
if we do the same thing on the rest of them, we can probably get past. Here, let me try walking through. He starts to kind of walk underneath the little hole, and he just kind of goes through, and he says, "Yeah, I'm unharmed. Fantastic work."
That's great.
All right, so now we just need to find a way to get all 3 of these gates open. Do you happen to know any water spells or earth spells or wind spells?
I know thunder, but I think that's my only other elemental spell.
Oh. Well, I guess we're kind of out of luck there. And we're gonna quickly jump from that over to Nyx. And Nyx, you are still, would you still be in your room?
I'd say at this point, Nyx is probably walking around this state, kind of trying to familiarize with everything that's, just basically trying to familiarize, themselves with the place. Again.
Alright. And not too long after you're, doing your walk-arounds, you hear the door being opened and they say, "Welcome, Master Pendrick. Welcome back home." And so the guards kind of welcome this mysterious person in, and you particularly will not be in a viewing. You wouldn't be able to see who walked in, but you definitely heard them say Master Pendrick.
Well, that could probably relate to one of 2 people within the place. I head over to see who just walked in.
All right. Yes. So you walk up, and kind of, I guess you would you be upstairs or downstairs? Because your room would be upstairs.
Yeah, so I'd say Nyx would probably be still upstairs at this point.
Okay. So I guess you lean over the little balcony area, like leaning over it to see, and you see, kind of looking at the guards, kind of mouthing words. It is your dearest brother, Orion. And he's just kind of still going off and talking, saying, "Oh, yes." You can't really make out the words that he's saying because he's tired after his long journey.
Yeah. Nyx immediately smiles, the biggest and smiles, and quickly heads down the stairs to see their brother.
Yeah. So as he's speaking and he hears this coming down, he's just like, well, what? Who did you let into the castle, or into who did you let into the estate? Oh, no one. And yeah, you get closer, and they look at you and they say, well, they don't say anything. They're in shock. You can see on his face that he is physically unable to speak. He just looks off, and he just like,
Yeah, as soon as Nyx gets to the bottom of the stairs, they just go in immediately for an attack hug.
oh, okay. And he's just he's in disbelief. What? Artemis?
Hello, Ori.
It's really you.
Yeah, it's me.
Where have you been? And he kind of grabs you harder, and he's just like, "Where have you been?"
That is a long story, brother.
I can imagine. Gods, how long has it been?
Little over a year.
You look well. Here, come sit.
Nyx follows Orion and sits down and is like, Mother and father know I've returned. I've been here for a little bit, but gods, I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just I've really missed you, Orion.
I've missed you too. Dad, after you left, I didn't know what to do. You have been in my life for so long, and for you to just disappear, it destroyed me.
I know, and I'm sorry about that. It's just Nyx kind of takes a look around to see if any of the servants or any of the staff are listening in.
Yeah, you do see a couple of like servants kind of just like smiling at the at you guys.
Nyx kind of looks at the servant and is like, would you mind giving me a little bit of privacy with my brother here?
Oh, certainly. And they and he kind of just, and they all walk away.
Nyx turns back and goes, leaving you here hurt me as well as much as it hurt you, and Ramen knows how much I really regretted doing that, but there's so much I want to tell you right now, and honestly, as far as mother and father are concerned, the only reason I've been gone for so long is because I was kidnapped, but honestly, I did not really want to tell them the truth and whatnot, but Ryan, I honestly do regret leaving you here, but it was a rash decision, and I didn't know what else to do. I had Bright Eye help me escape and I hid in one of the carriages making its way to Midgar, and part of me doesn't regret that decision, but the only part that I do regret is not taking you with me. But one Pendrick, a child going missing is enough to already cause a panic. But having us both gone, Father would have turned the entire continent into havoc, and I don't know. I wasn't sure what I was entirely thinking at the moment, and I do severely apologize about that.
No. It's as much as I did miss you, and quite frankly, I was quite upset. I believed deep down that there was a purpose, and that I believe that there had to be some reason as to why. So, if the reason you left was, for your benefit, then I don't mind. I'm just happy you're home.
Yeah, for now at least. As much as Mother and Father would probably like me to stay, I honestly can't for long. There's certain things that have happened that has put me in a position that I honestly never would have expected to be a year ago, but Elian is basically going to shit, and for some reason I am one of the chosen to help restore the crystals.
What do you mean by that? He kind of looks at you and turns his head.
I take out my locket with my crystal inside and basically show it to him as it sort of illuminates in greenish light.
Whoa. You mean to tell me that you're a warrior of light?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool. I mean, I've heard of them in stories, but I never thought that my sister would be one.
I know, and honestly, when it first started to illuminate like this, I tried to find the nearest most common place I could just to kind of get away from it all, but at this point I'm kind of stuck in it, and my companions and I have come across certain trials that is either going to put the entire world at risk, or I don't know, but things have happened, Ori, that I don't know, a lot's happened, and my first initial thoughts on it all kind of gotten all scrambled, and I guess I should honestly start from the beginning. You're probably confused at all this.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean,
Well,
what has happened?
Shortly after we first began our quest to restore the crystals, we started over in Dune to restore the fire crystal. We ran into a group who called themselves the Warriors of Darkness. And if that wasn't bizarre itself, we came to discover that this group was none other than ourselves.
Warriors of Darkness. Well, that sounds a little edgy.
I know, right? But one of them, to put it this way, my counterpart came recently just to seek some form of, at least of a truce for the moment, but I've come to converse with her, and their representation of the present is much, much different than ours. And it's gotten to where somehow rifts in reality have opened, allowing not only them, but apparently some even worse entity to cross into this reality, which I still believe is unexpected and unpredictable and unlikely, but I don't think that she was lying. And at first, when we encountered the Warriors of Darkness, we were all a little skeptical. I mean, a group of individuals that looked a lot like us, calling themselves Warriors of Darkness, claiming that they needed to borrow the light of our reality in order to restart theirs. I mean, when I first heard that, I honestly thought the ideals would bring our alien to shit, but now I don't know, and it makes me debate on whose side I truly am on. I mean, this last year, I've had to trust only myself. And now it's gotten to a point where you could almost say that I'm not entirely sure if I trust myself. God, that does sound weird.
Well, I mean, at times when you're faced with certain trials, you tend to, they tend to just crack and fall apart. But, I mean, if I know you, then that person being you, they may be lying, they may not, but if they are you saying this, then I feel like I trust them, and I don't even know them, because I don't think that a person being you would do such things to put another world in harm's way.
I suppose, but I'm not entirely sure if my fellow warriors of light will share this ideology. I mean, granted, last time we ran into them, it resulted in conflict that we weren't necessarily the winning side on. Though, all things considered, I did shoot my counterpart several times.
And did they do the same?
They pulled out a giant cannon.
Ah, well then, yeah, all's fair in love and war.
That's fair. But I don't know. All that aside, part of me does feel like I should trust my counterpart. And, well, there are some moments of her past that don't necessarily match with mine. I know that that's still me, to an extent, but it's me nonetheless, and if I can't trust a alternate version of myself, I don't really trust anyone. But I don't know. It's
Well, that's why you need to have faith. I mean, God's be willing. I don't think that they came here without reason. And whatever the reason that may be, that's up to, that's up for you and your friends to believe, to trust. But from what you're making it sounds like that they were in dire need of something. And this family, it may not be known as the family that gives, but you're different.
got that right.
But you're different. So just have faith. That's all I can say, because if they do turn out to be harmful in any way, then you're the warriors of light. I'm sure that you all can handle them. Even if they did knock you down before, you guys got back up last time.
Barely. I'm
But
fairly certain I was unconscious for part of it, but
you got up nonetheless. So, just have faith that the gods will grant you some sort of, I guess, power. Not like physical power, but like mental power.
now I hear. It's just for the longest time I never really put my faith in the gods, especially living here. And this last year, me being on my own, it's never really been something that I've taken into account. But for some reason, they decided to choose me as the warrior of the Wind Crystal, and whether it's because of my ties to the Crystal Tower, or whether it's my ties to this family, or to who I am, I don't know, but I will say that I'm fairly certain, all things considered, you probably would have been a better candidate.
Me? No. I'm not. I'm no fighter.
What?
I'm no fighter. I mean, unless if it's absolutely necessary.
Alright, did you become a pacifist when I was gone?
Alright, well, see, here's the thing. When you left, I kind of went through a little bit of a something, and I recently just came to peace. It's hard to explain, okay? Don't make fun. I'm pretty sure that if I disappeared, you would, get angry, and then after some time goes past, then you realize that you don't appreciate the people that are there until they're gone, and then you start to find a new viewpoint on the world.
What about all those combat classes that Father made you take when we were young?
I never wanted to take those. And
Oh, no, I get that.
yes, so I mean, I can fight, but I don't know. But you with the gun there. Speaking of which, where is it? I don't see it on you. Good.
I had to hide that one in particular. Honestly, I'm surprised Father even let me have it on when I came in here. I thought he would try and confiscate it, but
He was probably overwhelmed with emotion, the man that didn't even see it.
Alistair Pendrick, riddled with emotion.
Oh.
Press would have a laugh.
Oh my gods. Listen. The man may not show emotion outward, but you can tell in his actions. Yeah, I mean, he's always angry looking, but if you ever see him late at night doing his work and, you know, doing his duties, that he can shed a pretty powerful tear. And
You've certainly changed your tune in the last year.
Well, we all have to adapt to the surroundings that change around us. Ever since that happened, ever since he started to, you know, sort of become less abrasive, and I couldn't help but pick on him for it. At least a little bit, you know. Not like obviously when he's in his vulnerable moments, but like, I mean, like, I have a little fun with it.
No. I will say coming back here has definitely been different.
And did you
looking
say...
at Mother?
Oh, sorry.
Looking at Mother for the first time in a long while. I could actually see that she was sincere, and I don't know, I always imagined all of the social, structural lessons that she gave me when I was young. Pendrick must make sure to do this. The lady of the Pendrick estate must be sure to do this, that, and all of that. And then just to see her truly sincere, I wasn't sure what to feel at the moment.
Even the most, I guess, bitter parents can feel like that as well. I mean, you have been gone for a year, so... But, I mean... I don't know, Gods, it's all getting away. Well, anyways, didn't you say you had some compatriots here?
Yes, Father sent him off to the Crystal Tower. I guess. Didn't loop me in the conversation, as usual, but...
He kind of looks around and like, well, I don't see him anywhere here. He kind of leans in. He's like, "Would you like to take a little ride?"
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Ryan Pendrick, even me being gone for a year, you are still as connivish and tricky as possible.
Oh, please, don't flatter me. Well, what are we waiting for? Round up the chocobos.
Well, we haven't done this since we were kids.
Oh, yes. And yeah, so he gets up and he says, "All right, you ready to ruin some people's day?"
Always. See, she grins even more, and for the first time in a while, you can see kind of the version of Nyx from their past when you, just for a second, you can just kind of see the old Artemis within Nyx for just this one moment of being around Orion.
So yeah, all right. He starts to call to the servants, and he's like, "All right, round up the chocobos." And I know you all were listening. What? No, we aren't. Cut the bullshit. Anyways, round them up.
Nyx kind of looks to them and is like, "Wait, what?"
Oh, you didn't think? Come on, they served us for quite a long time, and to see the people that they serve kind of finally meet after a long time, I would listen to that conversation.
Nyx just kind of looks at the servants and is like, "My father asks you didn't hear any of this, right?"
Right. And they kind of stand at attention. Right, let's be off.
Let's go.
All right. And yeah, so you guys, you see the chocobos that you guys came on, and that you came on, and there's a second chocobo for Orion, and you all hop to it. Let me quickly.
And with that, actually, I have to bail.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Yep. I'll see you on Wednesday.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Alright.
That's such a good scene. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So yeah, we'll cut back over to you guys, and whilst the captain is thinking to himself about the different ways that you could get these fangs to work, you guys, I guess you wouldn't be actively looking for this, you guys see two people riding on chocobos coming towards you, and they're at a nice distance away to the point where you can't really make out their faces.
I'm so sorry, I'll be right back.
Oh, no problem. So yeah, that's and after slowly, after a little bit, you see that they get a little closer to you.
Just wave confusedly.
Alright. Yeah, and as they come into view, you can see that it is your good friend, Nyx, and someone who looks a lot like Nyx, but with, brown hair instead of the usual red hair that you're used to seeing.
Oh. Hello. Hey, Nyx, is this a family member of yours?
Oh no, this is my clone.
Your clone? You brought your you brought your clone here?
Of course I did.
Switched accents there.
Hello, so sorry about that, I'm back.
No, you're good. Nyx and Orion had just came up, and Nyx said it was his clone. And Orion says, "Well, hello everyone. You lot must be Artemis's friends, compatriots, warriors of light, that sort."
Yeah, that's us. I'm Frank. These are my, this is Artemis' compatriots here. Vesta. Jesus, what's his fucking name?
Rubik.
Rubik.
Well, nice to meet you all. We just decided we'd come out here for a little bit of to see what you guys, what you all are up to, and also to meet you all. So it is nice to meet you.
You too.
So what are you all doing here?
There are these. We're our goal is to remove the darkness from the tower and then purify the crystal inside. But we are barred entry by these 4 barriers. Vesta was able to break a hole into one of them, but now we have the other 3, and we think they're elementally charged. We were able to break into the fire one by casting a fire spell onto one of the fangs, and then just use that as kind of like a key and get inside. But the other 3, we don't have any elemental spells, so we're trying to figure out a way inside, basically.
Okay, that's good. Wait. Did I hear that correctly? You actually got into the fire one?
We did.
Yeah.
Wow, we've been trying for like weeks to do that. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure that my father and mother told you that I was off to Narish, right?
Oh.
Did they ever say, or did they not?
I don't think they did. We weren't aware.
God damn it! Trust mother and father to, leave out important details. Well, I went to Narsh to find out a way to break through these little barriers, and the captain, and you can see the captain says, hi. And the captain gave me a fang that one of his patrol grunts found outside of the actual tower. So I took it over to Narsh to see if anybody there knows anything about imbuing magics or anything on how we can break through these. And funnily enough, I did actually come across something very interesting. If you would like to hear it, that is.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, and he kind of walks over to the captain, and he kind of pulls out 3 little, 3 of the identical fang-looking shape things, and he says, I got these from Narsh from a particular man, so to speak. You've all ever heard of black mages and white mages, correct?
I have.
You have?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, he says, well, it turns out that those 2 are not the only types of magics that are out here in the world. You all are familiar with fire, lightning, ice, being black, and water, water, earth, and wind are the white magics and the curative spells. Well, there's a different type of mage that can do both at the same time, instead of being a profession at one of them. Well, this man, by the name of Graha, he granted me kind of information on how to actually imbue certain things. I can imbue one of these fangs with water so that we can pass through the water, field. But we're gonna have to find a way to get the other 2. And he kind of picks up one of the fangs, and he kind of imbues it with water magic, and you can see that the fang starts to glow, and this time it doesn't dissipate. It stays glowed, and he takes it over to the gate, and it cuts through it like butter, and the entire force field, not just the hole, the entire force field dissipates, and it breaks apart like glass.
That's pretty impressive.
Fantastic.
Right? And the way he got this to get imbued is that he had to defeat a water elemental. Or a being of equal, power in that specific element. So we're gonna have to find a place or some way to fight wind and earth elementals. Does anyone have any, suggestions? If there's a way we can like conjure one or find one. No one?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, we
I'm
are
sure
in a pickle.
I wonder if there are places that are known to have like a lot of monsters, a lot of creatures nearby.
You wanted to try to find this out?
I guess I'll just
Make a history check if you want to see if you know it. You can too if you want to, Vesta. If there's like a place around here where monsters tend to lay.
No.
Oh my god!
I'll let you take that.
Alright, Vesta, you being you, the queen of black magic, you know about this place called the Northern Empty. And it is a place where monsters, like, not just regular monsters, they're very powerful monsters, and you know that is where elementals tend to keep their that area contained as their home. You learned about this through your magic studies. You can just say that no one goes to the Northern Empty. If you go to the Northern Empty, you want to die.
Oh.
Great. It's not looking good for us already.
Well,
Alright, and would you like to relay this information to Orion?
Yes. I'm not sure if it's safe enough for us, but we could always go with the group.
The Northern Empty? I haven't heard of this, but I mean, if it's something you found out that you studied about, then I guess it's worth a shot.
I mean, I guess it's a solid lead to go on, and there's almost I feel like we have nothing to lose, so why not?
Alright, we can try. Captain? Yes. You would you know anything about the Northern Empty? He kind of looks on his map and looks in his little book. He says, I don't have anything in particular about it, because it's usually not, it hasn't been really explored that much, so I don't know if it's a place to really go. Or like, I don't know if it's a place that exists. Well, I'll assure you that it does. But you sure you don't know anything about it? Certain, sir. Well then, he pulls out a little map on his out of his bag, and he says, well, if it's anywhere near here, then it could be above north of the Crystal Tower, across where the shoreline is, or we can go to this little peninsula up here. These are just guesses mostly, but I mean, what else do we have?
Do I have a vague idea of where it might be?
Well, with your natural 20 history check, yes, you only heard that it is a peninsula.
All right. If I remember correctly, it should be over here in the peninsula, as I point on the map.
Oh, good eye. Okay, cool. Then we'll check there first. And hopefully there will be some very powerful elementals we can take down, or you all can take down. I can't really fight that good.
That's what we're here to do.
Yeah. Oh, so I heard that you all were, I do know that you all were Warriors of Light. If you don't mind me asking, I would love to see your crystals. I've only ever seen Artemis's crystal, and it looks beautiful. And I would like to see what yours look like.
I don't see why not.
Sure. I'll light up my crystal for Orion.
All right. Yeah. Yours, of course, glows with the yellow and little pieces of like, kind of looks like yellow dust kind of coming out, and he's like, "Whoa, that's so cool." And Franklin?
Take out my sword and show off the handle.
Alright. Whoa. And you can see, it glows with you can see little watery waves on the inside of it. Oh, that's cool. And he looks at the fire one, and he's just like, wow. I've heard of the Warriors of Light, but I never thought that I would actually be able to see them.
It's I don't know if we should make a big deal out of being the Warriors of Light.
Well, we absolutely should. You're the saviors of the world. Well, I mean, prophesized saviors of the world. I mean, don't mess up. Knock on wood.
Well,
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I'm sure you'll all do fine. We're in capable hands.
Yeah, we should head for the peninsula.
Ah, good. Also, good segue, by the way. He says to you. And he, alright, and yeah, so he hops on his chocobo, and so does Nyx, and, do you all do it as well?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Because Biggs and Wedge didn't come with you guys, so you're gonna have to, ride up. Unless you guys want to go back to the estate and grab Biggs and Wedge and then take the airship.
Airship would probably be faster.
That's true. I feel more confident having everybody together.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. So, after riding for about 30 or so, 20 or so minutes, you find Biggs and Wedge kind of like sitting there in the entrance of the estate, and they're like, "Wow, so this is what being rich feels like." I never thought that I would actually be able to be in a place like this. Isn't that right? Oh, get over yourself. I've been in this sort of situation before. It's not all that great as it seems. What do you mean? What do you mean? What I mean? Of course, I know what this feels like. It feels like nothing. Okay. Well, I mean, you just sit over there with your negativity while I sit over here enjoying myself in this place. And immediately after he says that, the chocobos start running up, and he says, "God damn it."
Yep, we're back. Hello.
Hello, Wedge says. Hey gang, how's it going?
Good.
You need the airship, don't you?
Yeah, we need the airship.
Let's just cut out the middleman. Get on. He kind of tosses the puck.
Hey, Biggs, Wedge, we appreciate you, and we're so glad that you're here, and, just thought we'd let you know. We appreciate you.
You appreciate my airship.
That's part of it, but I just,
Just get on. And he kind of gets up, and all three of them just kind of like hang their heads. Well, Biggs isn't doing that because he's used to it, but Evangeline and Wedge are kind of just, and they all just kind of like waltz onto the ship. And Biggs is like, "Don't worry about them; they'll be fine." So yeah, you guys climb onto the airship.
Yep.
Alright. And It'll take about 30 minutes to get there, but I'm sure we'll make it in record time, he says.
Alright.
But yeah. You guys fly over, and the wings start to come out, and the sails start to turn, and they start to land in a kind of near a mountain where you can't really see anything from above, but as soon as you guys land, you see that there are Titan like giants everywhere. Not as tall as the mountain, obviously, but like they're really, really big things. You can see one of these giants are made of fire. One of these giants are made of ice. Another one of the giants are made of wind, water, earth, and what was the sixth one? I said fire, lightning. There you go. So yeah, you see those all kind of, roaming about. One of them has like a gigantic fire sword on them. The fire one does. The other one has like water like whips, and like they all have their own specific weapons and such. All right, and would you mind telling me why the hell are we here?
We need to defeat some elementals to get into the crystal tower.
What kind of bullshit logic is that? Where did you learn this from?
No, it's real. Who's the fucking dude that told us? The guard captain, right?
Yeah. Well, who told you about the peninsula?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
It was actually Vesta. Because yeah.
Let's just defeat these elementals, and then we'll be on our way, okay?
Oh my God. Okay, I'll keep the airship away from you all, but okay, but please don't die, or also don't bring your battle over here where my airship is, please.
We can do that.
We'll try.
All right. Have fun. All right, and with that, you guys dismount the airship, and the airship kind of flies up on top of one of the mountains and drops you guys off. And now you're stuck on the peninsula called the Northern Empty, and you all see the Titans, titanic beings. So how are you gonna go about provoking one of these?
I mean, we need to identify that it's the right element first, right? And then, I don't know, sneak up to it.
Which ones do we need? Wind and earth, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well,
Can I make a perception check to see if there's any identifying features on these Titans?
Yes. Go ahead. If it's another nat 20, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, okay. It starts with a 2.
I mean, that's 10 away from 20. That's not how math works. Anyway, just I meant to say God damn it, fucking. Anyway, yeah. So no, you don't really see anything. They all just look like gigantic elemental freak-looking things.
Franklin, can you tell the difference between these guys?
I will try. With the 19.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, while I'm doing that, let me go ahead and place down a map for you guys to look at.
Catchy theme.
It is. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. I could not find it for a second there. Alright, and undo the fog. Nope. Clear all fog. There we go. You guys are where are y'all? Add to the map. Yeah, I'm just bringing up a map so you guys can have a nice place to sit in. You guys kind of appeared here, but you guys can drag wherever you guys want, wherever you want to. So yeah, Franklin, with your awesome perceptive skills, you identify the ice and the wind one. They seem to be over way back in the back behind the fire one and the and like everything else. One of them is like a gigantic being. It looks like one gigantic ice crystal formed into a titan, and they just seem to be stomping their way across. And the wind one is made of this green sort of wind. It looks like a walking tornado. You can see things like leaves and rocks and such in there. And the earth one is just a giant totem pole of rocks.
How the hell did I not see the difference between these?
They were very far away.
Alright. Well, I think that one over there is wind. That one's ice. That one's earth. So I think it just depends on which one we want to fight first.
I mean, whichever one's closest. We don't need ice though, right?
That's true. Which one's closer between wind and earth?
They both seem, I won't make it that hard. The earth one is a little closer, chilling next to the mountain, kind of just sitting there, and the wind one is just over, blowing wind everywhere. So the earth one is closer to you all.
You want to go fight a huge rock?
Sure.
All right.
I actually have an idea, potentially a plan, before we get into this. I can do the same thing that I did on the bandits and make them charmed and incapacitated before we even go in. Oh, wait. No, that's only when they're not attacked as well. Yeah, we'd have to kill them. I do not have a call.
I mean, unless there's some way to get their element imbued into something without killing them, but I doubt.
Yeah. Question, DM.
Yes.
Before we start combat, did those 2 fires count as spell slots? I'm guessing they did.
We'll say no. No, they don't count. Because that was just kind of drawing from your wind gauge. Yeah. I don't know. They didn't count.
Okay. Oh, thunder.
Ooh, thunder.
It's been
I
raining
guess we'll just try to
everywhere.
do a sneak attack on them then.
Alright, which one did you guys were going to go for first?
The earth.
The earth one? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you're going to do what again?
I mean, do we just want to go for it?
We can try to get a sneak attack, or, I mean, we're gonna have to fight it eventually, so I suppose let's do it.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, go ahead and, I guess, attack it or do whatever it is you're gonna do.
Franklin will march right up to its foot and then just swing his sword into it.
Alright, yeah, you swing your sword and it just goes like a dink. Wait, what was that for?
Shit.
Uh-oh. Is this going to be all up to the magic caster? I would like to cast Shatter on it.
Sure, go ahead and roll.
It is a Constitution saving throw on your
no.
Mr. DM.
And this is all out of thing, by the way. Shit, hang on, let me. Fuck. What's the Sorry, hang on. Gotta find it. There we go. And you said it's a con?
Yep. DC 14. That's definitely not a 14.
Ooh.
10 damage. Hopefully, it does not just clink off of him.
Yeah, it just kind of falls off. I'm just kidding, no. The shatter hits him and he's just like, oh, what was that for? And, he's just gonna kind of be like, you know you don't have to do that, right? I was just doing my own thing, minding my own business, and why you gotta come over here and hit me?
I'm so sorry. That was an accident. It accidentally happened. I'm not very good at controlling my magic. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'll allow it. Just, don't do it again, please.
He's distracted.
And he goes back to looking out at the stuff, and he's just like, I love birds.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Franklin, we cannot kill this guy.
Why? We need to kill him to get into the tower.
Okay, but wait, we opened up one of them already, and there's a hole in the other. Can't we just walk through it and leave the other two walls?
But that's not how the other two are in the way of the door.
Yeah, the order is like the order is like this. It was fire, water, wind, and earth. And
Okay.
they all kind of like are in front. You have to get through the firewall, get it? The firewall, and then you got to get over to the water, and then the earth one is still, the wind one is still blocking that the tower, and as well as the earth.
Maybe you
sorry.
can ask him politely for his essence?
What does that mean for him to give up, you know?
I mean, he seems nice enough. I'm
He's
sure he'll
a-
figure out a way to help us out.
He is a titan. The only way... I'm sorry. He has to die.
Okay, you kill it then with your little sword.
What? Fair enough. Okay. Excuse me, Great Titan?
Huh? Oh, you caught me. Hi.
Hi.
You're the one that hit me earlier, right?
No, that was someone else. You see, like, sometimes my sword, like, slips. And, oh, wow, see, it just slipped, it does that sometimes. I was just wondering if... I was just wondering if I could ask for a real quick favor.
Okay. I'm kind of enjoying the view here. Oh, it's a nice day, isn't it?
Beautiful, beautiful. I was wondering if we had a problem. We're trying to get into this tower, and we need a little bit of your elemental power to break the barriers that are like blocking us from getting inside. So, can you like? So you've got like elemental power because you're like a titan, right? So I was
Yes.
wondering if you could like somehow. You see what like I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? Is the diagram?
You want some
Make-
of my elemental spirit inside of it?
Maybe.
Yeah, I can let you have some. I don't mind.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's great. How does that work? Do you just?
Well, here's the thing. You kind of have to. It only you have to kind of trap it as it's let out, and the way it gets let out is that you have to like bring me onto the brink of death. So I mean, I wouldn't mind letting you attack me a few times to, you know, get a little bit of it. But as long as you leave me alive, I won't be mad at you for it.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. And to make it a little bit more interesting, why not? I'll attack a little bit for you as well. 'Cause, I mean,
Okay.
you are kind of draining my spirit after all.
Yeah.
that's-
Sorry.
No
That's fair
problem. Just let me know when you're ready and we can begin.
I'm gonna turn to Franklin and go, what if you just, I'm gonna turn to Franklin and go, that wasn't such a stupid plan after all, was it?
Okay. You were right. I was wrong. Whatever.
Yeah. Ask politely next time.
Okay, I will. But we still gotta hit this thing a bunch of times, so I mean, yeah.
True. Do we attack first, or are we rolling initiative since it's a mutual agreement to fight?
I'll let you all attack first. I'll let you go. So that means you guys gotta roll initiative and he'll come last.
Okay.
Nice. Hi.
And
I'm so afraid we're gonna accidentally kill him.
well, how this? You can say that for like the last blow that you know it's gonna be the last blow. You can say it's non-lethal.
Okay, good.
Why are we so intent on keeping this Titan alive?
Why are you so intent on trying to kill him?
I'm not saying, you know, kill him, but like, in the grand scheme of things,
He's willing to let you take his soul.
I didn't know it was his soul. Okay.
I mean, what else would it be? You thought you had to kill them to get it.
It's a logical assumption to make.
Wow, you are
That
heartless.
makes sense.
are
That makes 1
heartless.
+ 1 is 2. 1 + 1.
All right, I'll come over to you. I'll come over here so you guys can have a better shot at hitting me. And feel free to move out wherever you guys want to.
Oh,
Really
okay.
quickly before we start.
It's really making me feel guilty about.
No, you don't say.
Oh, my
I
stuff's good.
I can't believe you guys elected this guy to be your leader.
It's not the leader, man. There's no leader.
Alright, and Evangeline will kind of stay back here because she can jump. Nyx, he'll stay at the range. And we'll bring him over here. Ruvik, he'll stay at the range as well. Alright! And oh, perfect timing. You know, actually perfect because I thought he was gonna roll high on initiative, the Earth Elemental, but he ended up rolling the lowest, so I didn't have to move him down. Perfect. And of course, Nyx gets a fucking initiative. All right, Nyx is going to take out Rebellion. Damn, that's a big fucking. He's gonna take out Rebellion and he's gonna hit him with an attack, and that is +5 to attack. Oh my god! That's an 18 to hit. 9 damage. And he's gonna gonna be doing his sharpshooter thing as always. So he gets another attack. And he's gonna miss.
Oh.
Evangeline's turn. She is going to since it has been about a day since she's fought, she's gonna use one of her Dragoon trances, and that means she can jump higher, and she's gonna use a jump, and that's gonna land on him, and he has to make a Dex save. And that fails.
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah. So that is a regular lance attack. Plus the extra d6. No, wait, 2d6s. Oh, that's a d4. Fuck. Oh, no, no. Hang on. I'm not good at this. Hang on. There we go. 10 damage. Alright. And Evangeline's gonna... She jumps up. She comes back down. Kind of hits him. And then he jumps back up. And then falls back. Where did she go? There she is. She went underneath him. Yeah. Alright. And it is your turn, Vesta Moray.
Oh. Alrighty. I'm going to... I feel bad using attack again.
He's fucking sick.
You know, let's just get it over with quickly. I'm casting Fireball. Please roll a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, so fire 2. Attack. Okay, what is that again? A dex save?
Yes. DC is 14. Damn.
Alright, that means...
I think it's half of...
Yeah.
Okay, so just half damage.
God damn.
Yeah. So 15 or 16, I think, depending on if you want to round up or down.
We went 15. Because, that's what they gave me. Yeah, you now have the option to click on half damage or full damage.
Oh. I did not see that option.
Well, I mean, it's for DMs, because I can click on the tokens and I can... Yeah. But anyways, is that the last of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Alright. Franklin, the paladin, the gladiator, the noble asshole. It's your turn.
He's a titan. Franklin swings sword twice.
Swing sword, go burr. And all...
Sword go burr. Attack 1, 25.
And he says, the elemental says, alright, and I'll allow you to hit me this time. And, he, kind of just, you can see that his guard has been, like, lowered a lot, and the rock has become less hard.
Franklin
Stop!
looks up.
Stop! Go ahead.
Franklin looks up and is like, hey, just like, no hard feelings, right? No hard feelings?
Yeah,
at
no
all?
problem. Yeah, no problem. No worries. As long as you don't kill me.
Of course, yeah.
Now, wait, how many was that to hit again? That was to hit?
25 to hit, yeah.
That passes. Oh, no, I mean, that misses. I'm just kidding.
No!
I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
okay.
8 damage.
8 damage.
He's not
And
prepared for
second.
this.
Whoppa! And then, whoppa! Second strike. It's a natural one.
Oh! Well, that Siggity sucks.
At the last second, about to like thrust the sword, and he's like, never mind. Just retracts it. And then that's my turn.
Okay. Ruvik is gonna do his usual, shatter ability. It's con 14. That passes. So it's half damage.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry to interject, but on Shatter, it says a creature made of inorganic materials such as stone has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Oh my god, good call. Good call. You're getting a raise.
Yes.
Yeah, he fails. God damn it.
Oh, shit.
It'd be funny if he had only just like a 14 and defense person like gets it. Why is my computer doing? Okay, yeah. Alright, so I guess he takes the fall. Okay, you caught me. I didn't actually know that.
Oh my god.
Oh my. That's unfortunate. Oh my god.
I worked so hard for that.
You only got 3 damage on his shatter with 3d8. Oh my god. Well, that's Siggity sucks. All right. He's gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna hit you now. Okay. Oh, cool. I did not put on the victory theme. What was this? Okay, so yeah, he's just gonna do a regular slam attack. 13 to hit on you, Franklin Vialis.
I'll miss.
Wait, that misses?
AC 18.
God damn it! I forget about that. Ah. Oh. I guess the end of his turn. Yeah. And Nyx, is your turn. I forget that he's not here. And yeah, he's going to. Also, don't forget, you guys have icons you can summon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pistol whip his ass. Sharpshooter 13. He has that much AC, so that does not hit. And he's gonna hit with the sharpshooter. Nope. Nat 1? God dang, Nyx.
Oh.
He's in wrong hands, man. And Evangeline is going to, this time she's not going to use a jump. She's going to use her movement to go up and attack the boss with a lance attack. Really quickly. I don't know what the hell. Why is it not? Why is it not doing? Okay, that's weird. Hang on. Something's going on with her thingy. Dragoon. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, so now she's gonna strike with her lance attack. Did I already roll the hit? No, I didn't. Alright. And that hits. No. She barely makes it. His AC is a 17. So, Ty goes to defender. And Vesta, it is your turn.
Okay. Bye. Sorry.
I know you're good.
I will cast a fireball once again, so dex save.
Fireball. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not ready for this. 14.
Tygo's a defender, so half damage.
That's 17 damage.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is looking pretty dirty.
That is the end of my turn.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna comment on that.
Franklin, it's your turn.
Sword go burr.
Sword go burr.
17. 17, I'm assuming will miss.
Oh, I had to process that. Yeah, that misses. I thought, God damn it, why is your attack so high?
Second attack is... Oh, God.
Damn, you're not doing so hot today.
Oh, so distracted by the fact that Titan was friendly, so he's like...
You were kerfuckled.
Yeah, just hidden in all the wrong places. He's like, is this... Does this hurt you when I hit here?
A little bit, but I don't mind it.
Okay. That's all. I've done all I can do.
Oh my god. Alrighty. Ruvik, it's your turn. You know what? We haven't tried this. Bestow Curse. You touch a creature, and that creature must succeed on Wisdom save. Choose an ability score. While cursed, the target has advantage on disability checks. While cursed, the target has disadvantage on the attack rolls against you. While cursed, the target has mistake on roll against the start of its turn if it fails. You know what? We'll apply a debuff on this guy. We'll oh no, we're not in touching range. Never mind. So, it's back to actually, you know, should I use a movement? Would Ruvik use a movement? Would he jump over? It's a 14-foot gap. So that would be, and you had to roll athletics or acrobatics. Would that be acrobatics or athletics to jump over this pit here?
I think if it's a jump, it would probably be acrobatics.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean athletics.
Well, you said athletics or acrobatics? Or you said
No, I was kidding.
Oh, okay.
They're
So yeah, he easily jumped over it, and he is going to put on a Bestow Curse, which is a Wisdom save. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh no. Okay, yeah, this guy is cursed. He has a Bestow Curse on him. So let me add the. Oh god damn it! I keep accidentally backing out. All right, add condition. What's the condition called? Cursed? What's it called? Cursed? Is there a cursed? No, there's no. Never mind. Just, he has a cursed charm. I need to figure out how to put the little stamps. You can put stamps on them to show that they are, it's a lot like Roll20. So yeah. That's the, I guess that's the end of Ruvik's turn. He is now cursed, and if you guys, want to, I can, if you guys want, or like need a refresher on what he is cursed to, I can read it out for you all.
Okay.
Alright. Earth Elemental. It is his turn. He is going to use his multi-attack, and he's gonna hit at you first, Franklin.
That will miss.
And this time he's gonna aim it at Evangeline. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oof.
Wait, what's her AC? Oh, that's okay. Cool. So yeah, he didn't get any of them. That's great. So Nyx, it's your turn with your bright eye. I forget you're not here to respond to that. Alright. That's a 16 that fails. And a 15 that also fails. Nyx, I'm not good enough with your character. Don't yell at me when you get back. Evangeline is going to make a lance attack at the big boy. Oh my god.
Oh.
And 16 damage. And yeah, he's looking very muddied. Get it? Bloodied. Muddied. Leave me be. Leave me be. Leave me be. It is your turn, Vesta Morais. It's your turn.
Yay. I'm gonna move past that pun. I'm still struggling with that.
You're welcome.
Actually, I probably should have done it way earlier. I'm going to use Shatter.
Hmm.
So Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Shatter the Hedgehog.
That's good. Fail.
That is a fail, both in the attack, that is, as well as the confidence. God, stop moving on!
So 13 damage.
Huh?
13 damage?
Mm-hmm. Alright, yeah. He's, oh, wow, he's in the red. And since you're not a white mage, you can't use scan to know what his exact health is. And I'm just saying that to put that out there, so if anybody did learn a white magic spell called scan, you can scan them. And Carla, you should know a little bit about this if you played 7.
Yeah. Scan is critical.
It is awesome. I can't! Alright, Vesta Morais, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Alright, Franklin Vialis. Franklin Viagra.
22 to hit.
Oh my god, yeah, that hits!
For 12.
Oh, yeah, this guy is looking down. And he's wait, one more? Oh god.
Oh god.
19.
That hits. He's looking very low. Okay. That brings him down a lot. He starts to kind of, you can see bits of him are starting to fall apart. And he's like, okay, I think I'm getting a little low now. You can,
Okay, yeah, I will. Puts his sword away. I will stop. I will stop. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, thank you. And he says, alright, I surrender. And you can see that he starts to say, alright, here's the spirit.
Hey. Dun, dun.
And
who has the talent again?
Orion. We'll just say he was at back there saying, haha, cheering you on. And he kind of tosses it to you, Franklin. Just hold. Okay. I won't make you roll for that.
Oh.
He was going to. He says, "All right, all you gotta do is just hold it up to the spirit when it comes out." And soon enough, you do see that the essence, I guess, of him. You can see he starts to, this dusty kind of material comes out of him, and it's this yellow color. And I'm assuming you hold up the fang up to it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And that same particle energy starts to go into the crystal. I mean, into the actual fang itself, and it starts to get sucked in.
All right.
Oh man.
Hey, man.
You got everything you needed?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Thank you so much.
No problem, no problem. I'll be just fine. I just need to, sit back and take it easy for a little bit.
Before we move on, can I cast Healing Word on him?
Sure.
Okay. I know the exact number matters, but I rolled it in the chat for you.
Oh, that made me feel a lot better. Thank you.
Thank you so much for our help. I mean, for your help.
No
We
problem.
really appreciate it.
I'm just glad you guys aren't heartless monsters who just go up to a thing and kill it.
Well, thank you so much for your...
Slow Panda Franklin.
Thank you so much for your assistance. We'll be off now.
No problem. Thank you. Well, I mean, you're welcome for the spirit, but thank you for the heals.
Did you have a name?
Not particularly, but I mean, I'm welcome to any name.
Rocky.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Alright, I
Thanks,
guess
Rocky.
Rocky's the name. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go and rest now. You guys, I hope you guys get done what you needed to.
Alright.
Bye-bye. And he kind of like slowly walks off.
We're gonna have to do that all over again.
Doom. And with that, you guys actually gain a level up.
Ooh.
Oh. Nice.
And that is the end of the session. Thank you all for coming out to my world of campaign awesomeness. And I shall see you all next time. Goodbye, streamers and creamers of dreamers.
Very well.
Goodbye. Oopsie doopsie, poopsie whoopsie.